So, Coach Dybig, what could you tell me about the 2017 high school has-beens?
All right, buddy boy, listen here. This was the best team I had ever seen on the gridiron in my entire coaching career. And let me tell you, I have seen some great teams. I've coached the likes of Nick Saban, Urban Meyer, Bill Belichick. They all learned it from me. And when I say this team is the greatest team I've ever seen, ooh, buddy boy, you better believe it. It all starts with our quarterback, Jack the Ripper DeLong. This man could throw the ball 30 yards in the air, no problem. Slant routes, out routes, vertical routes, screen passes. He could even hand it off like the best I've ever seen. Tom Brady ain't got nothing on this guy.
98, 99, 100.
Alright, so Jack, I was talking to your coach recently, and he could not say enough about you. It's something I always wondered. What was your favorite memory of being a part of the high school has-beens?
My favorite memory of the high school has been, man, there's a lot. Let me tell you, there are a lot. I think it had to be game 4, playing the Raccoons, and it was a tough one. They fought us hard. You know, we were a good team. We were a real good team, but they fought hard. They fought real hard. Couple seconds left on the clock. Down by 1. 50 yards to go. We could have kicked a field goal easily. Our kicker had the leg. But now I handed it off to the unstoppable Buck. And that man, he ran it to the house. And let me tell you, the locker room after that game was a party. It was a good time. By far my favorite memory.
Oh yeah, I do remember that handoff, buddy boy. Perfect handoff I've ever seen. 3-step drop, put it right in the bread basket, walked right in for the touchdown. Offensive line, great blocking. Got to mention the boys up front. But the man I really have to talk about with that handoff is our unstoppable running back, Buck the Battering Ram.
Alright, so Battering Ram Buck. It's a pretty strong nickname. What'd you have to do to end up getting called that?
Battering Ram Buck. Coach say that? Nah. I refer myself to Pinball Buck. So I'm like going through that offensive line, bouncing off all those defenders. See, that's where I excel. That's where it works. I remember getting handoffs from my boy, our QB, and the Ripper would freaking hand it off. 99 yards every play. I'm telling you.
So, Coach, you ready to continue the interview?
Oh, you're still here? My bad. Okay, I guess I gotta talk about our 2 wide receivers next. Jeremy Toe Trap and Trayton Paul Levy. Let me tell you, these guys were fast. Both from inner city Salt Lake City, Utah. Faster than a cheetah. They would chase cheetahs, actually, for practice. It was the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. Let me tell you, these guys were wild.
Jeremy Totap Trap and Trayton Paul Levy, the inseparable twins that swept the nation in 2016. Really, the debate on where you two would end up going to play, it had everybody asking, how did you guys decide to go and end up playing with the high school has-beens? And I gotta ask, that national championship game, that final hook and ladder play, you gotta take me through that. What are your thoughts on about all that?
Well, when we were getting recruited by Coach, I made sure I talked to him. There's only one reason or one way that I was going to play for the Has-Beens, that if he got brought along with me. So we made sure we stuck together, and eventually we worked out a deal with Coach that we were both brought together and brought along on the same team. And I think Coach is pretty glad he got both of us.
That hook and ladder, man. Boy right here can run a route. He went out, flipped back about 15 yards out, so I was getting close to Jack's range.
My range was 15 yards? No, they got it all wrong. I was throwing 77 yards minimum.
Close to Jack's range. When he flipped it back, I went running across. He was about to get hit, but he flipped that ball to me. He flipped it real good.
He did flip it real good.
Best goddamn flip I've ever seen.
Alright, well, back to that flip. He flipped it to me. Let me tell you, it stunned me. I was not ready for it. I looked up, and everybody on the sideline was just yelling, "Run!" So I ran. I ran real fast. But then I stopped, and I started thinking to myself, am I running the right way? So I ran the other way. I ran a little more, and it wasn't until Bucky caught up to me and was like, man, you're running the wrong way. So I turned around, I ran the other way. We ended up in the end zone. It was a very good play. You should have seen that celebration. Choreographing was perfect.
Like I said before, we had a real special group that year. Most special group I have ever seen in my 37 and a half years coaching. The half year's kind of issue, I had some NCAA sanctions. I don't really want to talk about that now. That's another 30 for 30. But I appreciate this chance to give our boys the publicity they never had because, shockingly, not a lot of networks cover intramural flag football. Thank you for this. Thank you for giving my boys the recognition they so very much deserve. And we'll be looking forward to next year when you talk about the repeat. Have a good night, everybody.